Hello?
Sweet Tooth, do you feel like having an easy, delicious apple dessert that's creamy and at the same time
Crispy? Well, here you go.
the solution to that puzzle?
I start with a couple of good spoonfuls of butter, and what I do is heat it up so it becomes liquid. So a few seconds in the microwave and I have it right away. On the other hand, I take the tray where I want to serve the dessert, make sure it's oven safe, and I also spread it with butter. Here, I have a package of Phyllo dough, all the sheets, and what I do is cut them in half. And then I brush them with that butter I had melted just a few seconds ago. I simply brush each of the sheets and the trick comes now, which is after it's brushed. We fold it over itself, creating a folding effect similar to an accordion. Look, I'm gonna do it slowly so you don't miss any details. I'm folding it over itself, and when I finish, I take it to that mold or oven-safe tray I mentioned earlier. We're gonna place them here one after another, until we've finished with all the half sheets of dough. Phyllo or Phyllo dough, whichever you call it. For the filling, a touch of apple. So 2 freshly washed apples, which I cut and remove the core from, because you don't eat that. I cut thin slices, and that's what's gonna give it the flavor, the magic, and a touch of moisture. So here I go. The process is really simple, thinly sliced pieces that we're gonna alternate between the dough. So those wrinkled sheets we had here, we're going to start placing the apple slices on them. Then we preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius or 395 Fahrenheit. We place it in the lower middle part with heat from above and below for 10 minutes. And meanwhile, we prepare a kind of flan cream for the filling with 2 eggs, vanilla, and a touch of sweetness. In my case, I'm going to use sugar, so let's take 3 tablespoons and get to it. We just have to beat it really well. When you see that the egg, vanilla, and sugar are fully combined, that's when you add the last ingredient. So I'm gonna beat it for a minute, and as I said, I'm gonna add the last ingredient. Do you call it cream or milk cream? What is this liquid called in your country? 1 cup or 200 milliliters. It's a white liquid that has at least 28% fat content. It's also called heavy whipping cream or double cream, among other names. 10 minutes, as I was saying, take the cake out, and we're gonna pour this wonderful flan on top. But I like to give it the final touch with the leftover butter. I use it to brush on top. And then, yes, the flan, the cream, whatever you want to call it, the trick is to do it a little slowly.
To spread it around.
The cream, well, although you can also just move the tray or mold at the end. How? Well, it's that easy, with some good oven mitts, or with a couple of towels so you don't burn yourself. See, you can spread the liquid like this, and once you have it more or less spread out, do you take this back again at the same temperature? And if you want to give it that final sweet and crunchy touch, do it with a bit of sugar, brown sugar, or like me, sugar mixed with cinnamon on top. You put it in the oven, like before, 200 degrees Celsius, 395 if it's Fahrenheit heat from above and below, and on the lower middle rack. If you use the fan, that's fine. If not, there's not much difference. There's no problem with this recipe. You take it out, let it cool down, and keep it in the fridge until it's time to serve. This is already ready. Now it's my turn to enjoy it. So, I'm taking it out. I sprinkle a little powdered sugar to decorate, and enjoy an ultra-easy dessert with that crunchy touch that this type of recipe or pastry gives us. A cake that doesn't leave anyone indifferent, and is also delicious. Dare to make it, because I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. A recipe you'll definitely make again and again.
Look, 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 what a piece.
Of presentation.
A very easy dessert, very quick, very creamy. It looks amazing. Look, look, look. How delicious, how delicious. You just want to grab a piece and another piece and another one, even with the... Amazing. Crunchy, creamy, a hint of flan, a hint of apple pie, a wonder. I hope you like it. What?
Let me know in the comments.
where you're watching the video from, and what's your favorite cake, flan type or apple type.
Sure.
That we travel the world through delicious recipes,